What the fuck is up? We're back on the range grinding, absolutely getting after it. It's been a few days since I've been to the range, or a week actually, because last week we went to the range and we played 9, played really, really great. And then this week we played a couple days ago, right? And that's the full 18 9-hole. So it was 2 9-hole videos making a full 18. First 9 went so great. I was playing good. It literally felt like I couldn't make, like, the score I was gonna make every hole was gonna be at least a par. And then the back 9 was just what a meltdown. What a meltdown we had there. But it's part of golf. A lot of the problems were on the short game, so obviously, because our problems were on the short game, we're here on the range hitting full shots. Right? So right now I'm just trying to work on getting that feel again, just keep drilling it into my head while also incorporating this newer feeling I got at the top of my swing. I don't know. I'm going crazy out here. Alright, so let's hit some shots. It's probably going to be a shorter range session because I think I'm going to go out and play, but boo-hoo, I'm not going to record it. Maybe I'll record a couple shots, put together a little montage or something. Something cool, something slight. But, oh, someone stepped on a duck. But not going to record it. Just feel like taking one for myself. So, let's get started. I already kind of warmed up. I hit some 60 degrees. We're hitting some 56 degrees. Also, update. We are going to get fitted for wedges soon, hopefully. So, hopefully I'll have an updated what's in the bag for you. All right, post 56 degree shots. Feel like I'm hitting it pretty good. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Can we keep it up though? We're going to a pitching wedge here. Fucking bitch, where are you going? Yeah. Oh. All right, we've shed a layer. It's heating up. It's heating up big time. Pitching wedges, they went all right. You know, I didn't necessarily end on the best one there, but it is what it is. Going to the 7-iron now just because, like I said, don't have the most time in the world to hit balls today, so trying to make it quick, to the point, concise. So let's hit a couple 7-irons. On to the longer stuff. 5-iron, 7-iron recap. I just fucking striped the shit out of a lot of those. I think I might have figured something out in the field there, as far as like in the last 3 9-hole videos I've played. I've really been getting to this position at the top that I've been really comfortable in, and then like I almost just have been thinking about just ripping the handle, and I noticed that on a lot of those shots I kind of get on my toes still, kind of still jumping at the ball. I don't quite know how to fix that, but on those 7-irons right there, all I was thinking about was getting to the back, feeling like I'm pulling my handle through, then also focusing on my left heel and just feeling that pop to get out of the way. So that felt pretty good. Let's see if it works on the 5-iron. Gas in the tank, baby. 5-irons, decent, pretty good. I'm happy. You know what I mean? We gotta have like a happiness bar on the screen or something. Maybe I'll learn how to do that. Editing's fucking hard, dude. Editing is not easy by any means. I thought it was gonna be like, I don't know, I feel like that's how it is with everything. Like you approach something and like you think something you can do on a computer, like you think it's like drawing or something, you know what I mean? Like you feel like you should just be able to like have something there and like it should be easy to just edit it. But it's so much more complicated than that. But I found this dude, I forgot his name. I will maybe throw his name in the description or something, of a guy who makes these plugins for DaVinci Resolve. That's what I'm using because it's free and it's a good tool. And this guy's the GOAT, dude. Like, so many sick tutorials. There's 2 guys. So many sick tutorials and just free plugins that they make. So sick. So I've been trying to mess around with those. Hopefully the editing gets a little bit better. But one thing I wanted to talk about real quick. The most recent 9-hole, which was the back 9 to the front 9 that I played in the previous 9-hole video. And let's do a little recap, right? Front 9, shot like +5. Like I wasn't hyped, but I was not mad. That was like a really good round. Of like, I wasn't putting myself in great spots. I wasn't really making putts. Short game isn't there always, but I was still like scoring decently, so I was happy. But then the back 9, everything just fell apart because I got tired. I stopped thinking about my normal swing thoughts. I started making some tired swings, out of tempo. Started pulling the ball left, pushing it right, you know what I mean? All that's tempo related. And the short game wasn't there to save me. And that's something that kind of usually stays no matter how tired you are. So that was a big problem. And that's why we ended up shooting like fucking +10 or something like that on the back 9 to shoot an 88. Fuck. After going +5, which should have been an 82 if you obviously match up your back 9 perfectly with your front 9. Turned into an 88. It's a real disappointment, but it's alright. It's how golf is. I was losing my mind a little bit out there, but I learned a lot. I think I know now that I saw, a coach was talking to me about tempo and how that leads to a lot of your misses. So I need to always stay focused on tempo. Like when I start noticing I'm getting tired, and I got nitrous, I had gas, and I had oil while I was out there on that round. So it wasn't any of those things. It was all mental. It was a mental collapse. So focus on tempo. Short game has to improve. I might do like a range rat like short game special or something soon, where like I just focus on short game, because I mean I'm gonna work on it today, but not on camera, just because I don't have a ton of time. I might do it after my round or something. So short game has to improve because when I'm getting tired in these later rounds, I meant to do that. At the end of these rounds, like, short game's just not there to save me, man. I just kept putting everything long. Everything rolls out. Like, I have no ability to, like, I don't know when I'm going to put spin on it or not. And normally I used to, so it's definitely a bummer. But just goes to show you, got to practice your short game. I also had a lot of makeable putts that I missed, so gotta practice, man. I'm not doing it. I'm not listening to coach. I'm listening to the wrong advice from coach. So let's hit some hybrids. All right, we lost it for a minute there with the hybrids. A lot of weird shots. We kind of found it towards the last couple there. So we're gonna go up to a 3-wood. Then we're gonna do something different. We're gonna go back down to like a wedge, and then we're gonna go back, and then we're gonna go up to driver. Because I think that the problem I also have, at least on the range, I think everyone has this problem, is like switching between really long clubs down to the short ones. So like I want to make sure I could go from this 3, is that a B? I don't know. I want to make sure I go from this 3-wood down to a wedge, and then back up to a driver. Just getting used to that feeling, I guess. So let's knock a couple of these puppies down there. Very happy with that. We're gonna go to a 56. Hit some pitch shots, some pull shots maybe, and we'll jump up to driver. So we'll do that right now. Yeah, swing's feeling good, dude. I'm wishing. I mean, let's talk about overall progress over the last couple months. I've been recording videos for about a month now, so my month progress is definitely trending in the right direction, right? I sound like a fucking idiot talking about this because I'm like, oh, my dispersion's coming up as far as like number of, it's not so much like a bunch of really good shots, a bunch of really bad, it's more starting to tighten up, and it is, I promise. It just doesn't look like it with that last 9. That was not tightening up because the short game, it's holding me back right now. So we're gonna put some practice into it today, you better believe that. I don't know if I'll have enough storage space on my phone to record it, but we'll be putting some time in there, and then we're gonna go out and play, practice. So, but I mean, overall, the improvement's been really good. I think I've been touching the clubs either on the range or playing at least like 2-3 times a week over the last month. I kind of wish I started recording another month earlier, because then you would have really seen a lot of growth as far as like when I first got back. My swing was all over the place. It was changing daily, and it feels really good to have a consistent feel and consistent move, and just feel like I'm building up that foundation, drilling it into my head, so I'd never forget. I think I just touched the mic on accident. I'm sorry, but yeah, let's keep at it. Let's hit some little pitch shots here, and then we'll jump up to driver. Those wide shots felt pretty good, so we're gonna jump up to driver now. Just try and get some hellacious seeds down there. Some real nice hellacious seeds. Driver thoughts are the same as the rest of my thoughts right now. If anything, I have to put even more emphasis on just staying on this fucking foot, not jumping up. It's really hard. I mean, it's like Justin Thomas, but like the dumb version. And I know if he's having a hard time getting rid of it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get rid of it. But did some drives here. Hopefully we put some good ones out there, and then I don't know. I'll probably go switch up to short game. So let's do this. I'm a raw dog 1/8 iron, and then I'm gonna go practice my short game, and hopefully the driver fix itself with some nice tempo shots with the irons. Motherfucker, get in. Alright. That's gonna be a wrap for now, I think. Cleared some 8 irons. Driver, I hit some good ones. It was just like, at the end, I could just feel I'm just out of whack at this point. Really tired, beat down, so I'm gonna go chill, hit some chip shots, and then get ready to go out and play. So I'll probably talk to you guys after the round in the car, so I'll see you then. Just wrapped it up. Mic's not on, so hopefully this doesn't sound too weird with just my phone mic, but played 14 holes. Not too bad. Front 9 plus 6, back 9. Let's not talk about it. Let's just forget it even happened. It's totally different than the last 9-hole video. This time around, it was my driver and sort of my irons that were kind of fading in the end there. I just lost focus, stopped, and wasn't really keeping score, so I wasn't really caring too much. So I'm not gonna weigh this too heavily as far as like how I feel about it. So it wasn't terrible, but the one good thing I'm taking away from this is that my short game was really good. I figured out a move on the ball I'm still hitting everything pretty high, which isn't like necessarily the most consistent thing, but I was getting it way closer, not hitting it long. So I think that's good. My only worry is that I think I'm overthinking it, and that the new move I'm thinking about for my chip shooting is kind of getting into my head on my iron swings and stuff. But on the range, everything was totally fine. So I'm just gonna chalk it up to the mental game again. Something we got to work on, fortify, build up. So yeah, overall not bad. Good range session, pretty decent front nine, improvements all around. Don't know what the next video is gonna be. It might be another range rat, or it could be 9 holes somewhere, or here again. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, see you in the next one. Stay up, players.